Before the video starts, there is one game pass I recommend you getting. It's not required, but it makes grinding a lot easier. You can set your spawn anywhere, so when you die, you don't have to run all the way back to where you were farming. Alright everybody, I'm going to show you the best way to become a Vastocar fast and solo. This is a chart of the hollow progression. You go all the way from hollow to a Vastocar. One tip I would give is when you're in Minos, don't use the Minoscar skill, and when you're at Ajucha, don't use the Ajucar skill, because once you use that, you're stuck on those and you won't be able to become a Vastocar. Forgot to mention, when you're a hollow, you need 625 each to become a Minos, and then from a Minos to an Ajucha, you need to survive for 1 hour without dying or resetting. To become a Ajucha to a Vasto Lord, you need 1,875 eats. And then from a Vasto Lord to a Vastocar, you need 2,250 eats. When you're a hollow, the best place farm would be here, which is where Ajuchas spawn. So if you want to know how to get there, this is where the Stark spawn is. And then you go to the right over here. So this is where the Ajucha spawn. I recommend you farm this all the way from a hollow to an Ajuchar. They give 2 per eat. People will say that Vasto Lords and Arankars give you more XP, but if you're soloing this, it's too hard to fight them as a hollow or Ajuchar. Once you turn into a Minos, this is where the Ajuchar spawn is. This is what I did. I recommend going all the way back here. No one ever goes back over here. Once you're a Minos, you can go over here just fine and jump all the way up here because you're so big that you basically walk over everything. So go up here and then go up here. And I stood right here, right in this corner. I zoomed all the way out just to see if anybody was coming. I just sat here for an hour 45 minutes. And then once you sit there for that long, you become an Ajucha. Then once you become an Ajucha, same thing as you were doing as a hollow. You come back all the way over here, and you farm the Ajucha. So you get, I believe it is 1,875 eats. Do that, and then you become a Vasto Lord. Once you become a Vasto Lord, I recommend changing where you grind. So you use the Garganta, and then go to Cracker Town. So this is where I recommend you farm as a Vasto Lord. So you fight these Arankar, and they get 4 per eat. Once you're a Vasto Lord, you can farm these guys pretty easy. You just combo them. You settle and all that. They die pretty fast. But watch out for this. Once you start hitting them for a bit, they transform into the Resurrection. I would just hit them a couple times, wait for them to transform, and then start comboing them. One thing about becoming a Vasto Lord to a Vastocar is that you use the Vastocar skill at 2,500 eats, and then once you do that, you use the skill in this little mini game. So I'd watch out for that. Once you use that skill, the mini game starts right away, and it'll spam all these letters, and you have to click it. So just watch out for that. If you're on mobile, you press certain spots on the screen. So watch out for that because a lot of people have lost progression. Because once you fail that mini game, you have to restart your whole progression as a Vasto Lord and get those eats all over again. As a Vastocar, in order to get your resurrection, you press K and you keep meditating. You keep meditating until you see this button right here. It lets you fight your Zanpakuto or your resurrection. When you do that, you keep fighting it. As you fight it, you get more experience. Oh yeah, so as you keep fighting your resurrection, you get more experience and you level up your Zanpakuto level or your resurrection level. Some people think that every time you fight your resurrection, you get a new skill, but that's not what it is. Every time you fight your resurrection, you get experience. I'm not exactly sure what that experience is, but the first 2 fights of your resurrection, you should at least get 2 skills. And then for your third skill, a couple more fights. And then for your fourth skill, I haven't got my fourth skill yet because I've been doing it for a couple days. I'm not exactly sure when you get that. But just keep fighting your resurrection until you get that fourth skill. Alright, so that was the fastest way for me to become a Vastocar solo. So I hope you enjoyed the video and go on that grind. By the way, this took me about 2 days to become a Vastocar, a few hours a day. The grind for Hollow is just really, really time consuming.